Good morning, everyone. Today, Loryn, Samantha, and I, Alana, are going to the Oscars. We are going to the red carpet via the fan experience, which is very exciting. So I figured I'd vlog. And I've never vlogged completely on my phone before, but they don't allow cameras into the fan experience area, so I'm going to be vlogging on my phone today. But I think it'll be a really interesting day. I'm just gonna get ready, and then we're gonna head out. After getting ready for the day and a nice, healthy, balanced breakfast, because that is always very important, we headed off to the Oscars red carpet. On our drive there, we got to see Hogwarts, which was very majestic, and also the giant minion that looks like it's going to murder you that hangs over the edge of the parking garage. Once we got to Hollywood, we parked at the designated parking lot and walked over to where we had to check in and get our credentials for the day. We showed up a little early, so we killed some time at Office Max, which was kind of across the street from where we needed to go.
Do you want to talk about your Adam Driver dream?
Okay, so it was like a week ago and I was asleep. I was heading into my internship. Someone put a thing over my head and I couldn't see anything.
The restaurant.
No, we're not there yet. So then I was kidnapped for 5 years. And then I woke up and I escaped and I could never come back to LA because I was so scared. So I went back to my hometown and I was working at my restaurant. And one night it was really dark and I was closing and I was mopping when the door opened and I didn't hear him coming. And he came up behind me. It was Adam Driver. He snapped my neck and kidnapped me. He brought me to the saucer, my mom was there, and I woke up 2 years later in a pool, and I found out that the FBI was behind all of it.
So now we're going to the Oscar experience. Well, Adam Driver's gonna be there, and so before Loryn gets the chance to see Tom Hanks, Adam Driver's gonna come first and kill her.
Once we were done in Office Max, we headed back across the street to get our credentials, and then we boarded a shuttle which took us through the closed streets of Hollywood over to where the Oscars red carpet was. At this point it was around noon, so we had to have lunch. They provided a really nice lunch for us, and I appreciated the free food. We ate in the courtyard of this giant mall shopping center that's always so packed and busy, and they had closed the whole thing down for the Oscars because like the whole street was shut down. I have never seen this mall with no people in it, and it was really surreal. After eating, it started to rain, which was ironic because it literally never rains in Los Angeles, and the one time it's rained since I've gotten here, it downpoured, and it was on the Oscars Sunday, just as the red carpet was about to start. We had to hang out under the safety of the mall awnings for a little while, and then once the rain had finally trickled off to a drizzle, we were led down to the red carpet. We were put on the bleachers with some of the US Army and Navy members that were there. There was a fan section on the other side of them that we were supposed to be in, but it got full, so they put us with the Army members instead, and we just stood and hung out with the Marines for a little while. They were really nice. So because we were right where the limos were dropping off people, we got to see everyone as they arrived on the red carpet, which was absolutely insane. So we did see a majority of the nominees and all the people who were presenting, and sometimes it got really chaotic because there were so many people on the carpet that we missed a few, but for the most part we saw everyone. It's really weird to see actors that you've grown up watching or that you've seen in big movies in person for the first time, especially people like Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, and Brad Pitt. Speaking of Tom Hanks, there was a really interesting moment on the red carpet where he came over to us, and well, I caught the most chaotic clip of all time.
Wait, where's Tom? He's coming right now. It's Tom Hanks.
Dude, the skull's right here!
clip of Tom Hanks doing push-ups with a US Army soldier has gone pretty viral. A lot of magazines and news websites have been writing articles about it. The footage was aired on ABC, it was on Good Morning America, it was in People magazine, and in almost all of the footage you can see me and Loryn and Samantha in the background. It's kind of funny. People arrived pretty sporadically at the beginning, so we were able to see most of them, but at the end, when you had about like 30-45 minutes until the awards show was due to start, a bunch of the really big celebrities started showing up at the same time or one right after the other, and it was absolutely insane. You didn't know where to look because all the famous people were there. We stayed on the red carpet until the awards show started at 5 p.m. Pacific time. At that point, obviously no one was arriving anymore, so we were led off the bleachers and we were able to take a few quick pictures in front of the Oscars sign at the very entrance to the red carpet, and then they led us back behind where the press and the media were on that longer portion of the red carpet and along a closed street with a bunch of the famous Hollywood stars on the ground on our walk back to the shuttle buses. The shuttles took us back to where we had parked at a theater that was several blocks away because again the streets were closed, so they had to help us get back. And just like that, the day was over.
Well guys, we're back from the Oscars, and all I can say is that I never thought I'd say that.
Fair.
I mean, I don't even know. At one point, Adam Driver just materialized out of thin air and appeared in front of us.
Scared the crap out of me.
And then Tom Hanks was doing push-ups.
And apparently we ended up on TV because of Tom Hanks.
Yeah, thanks, Tom Hanks. T. Hanks. Thanks.
Tom Hanks!
You saw Tom Hanks and
Tom Hanks!
she's still processing. But I hope you enjoyed the Oscars vlog. What is my life that I said that? Thank you to the Oscars team for having us and to the lovely people who made this happen. You know who you are. We appreciate you.
I appreciate everyone that
Involved
in it out of this. I really, really appreciate it. It was really, really nice of you guys to set us up like this.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Took good care of us and I appreciate it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
What happened?
Sorry, what was that, Loryn?
What happened?
Wait, what?
Tom Hanks!
Thank you for watching the vlog. Goodbye.